Welcome to The Burning of the Midnight Lamp, where we are dissecting music history, album by album, and track by track. And we have come to the second track on the album Gratuitous Sex and Senseless Violence by Sparks. It's their 16th album, released in November 1994. Though the single, When Do I Get to Sing My Way, was released a month earlier in October 1994. And for many people, this would be the comeback single of Sparks in a way. They had released National Crime Awareness Week a year before. That didn't do much, so probably it went under the radar for a lot of people. This song did certainly not go under the radar. It was one of Sparks' biggest successes. Reached number 7 in Germany. 36 at first, at least in UK. And in 1995, when it was re-released, it was peaking at number 32. So it did really well. Was it 38 first, maybe? It doesn't matter. It at least did quite well in UK as well, which was the first time since 1979 and Tries for the Human Race. 15 years.
Way too long.
Yeah. Yeah, a great comeback single, as we said, has become, I would say, probably one of the most popular Sparks songs.
Yeah, it's also one of the ones they must have done most live.
Yeah, so. I think it's always hard to say because the earlier concerts aren't registered on setlist.fm, but on setlist.fm it is the third most played song.
Yeah.
So they play it more or less on every concert since the 90s, or at least very, very regular. And on the recent tours and as we speak, even yesterday, they played that song on Tottenham Hotspur when they played with Gorillaz.
And when we saw the documentary a couple of years ago, Discovering Sparks, the Sparks Brothers documentary, this was the only song that I remembered hearing, that I recognized.
Which means that you actually remember hearing Sparks before me and Ton ever heard Sparks, which is quite ironic.
That it is.
The others.
You knew Sparks before us, even though you didn't knew them, or anyone knew them for that matter.
I remember the cover from For Propaganda from some magazine ad, a reissue from some 90s magazine.
And of course we saw it live, but this is then actually a song that you have heard before. A rare case.
Yes, a rare case. And it's a good song,
And you've heard it live.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt hearing it again, and we certainly will now. So I think we're just going to jump into it.
Let's go.
No use in lecturing them or in threatening them. They will just say, who are you? Is that a question or not? And you see that the plot is predictable, not new. But just a stunt at the things you will do. No use in taking their time or in wasting 2 times on a call to God knows who. When all you feel is the rain and it's hard to be vain when no person looks at you. So just be gracious and wait in the queue. So when do I get to sing my way? like a bright Christmas day, and traditions must go on. And though I say yes I see, no I really don't see, is my smiley face still on? Sign your name with an X, mow the lawn. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way, in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious felt? When do I get to sing my way, in heaven or hell? They'll introduce me, hello, hello. Women seduce me, and champagne flows. Then the lights go low. There's only one song I know. This home which once was serene now is home to the screams and to flying plates and shoes. But I have no souvenirs of these crackerjack years, not a moment I could choose, and not one offer that I could refuse. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way, in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious felt? When do I get to sing my way, in heaven or hell?
Magical.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great one.
perfect little pop jewel. The production is very spot on for its time, but it's also has some timeless qualities.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It still feels. I'm not saying current, but it sounds good today, and definitely all the Pet Shop Boys connections that we discussed in the podcast of the whole album. That's definitely to the forefront here.
It's maybe the song that Pet Shop Boys wished they had made.
Yes, I could see this as a Pet Shop Boys song, and the verse I think is so beautiful.
They are.
It's one of their best verses.
Chorus as well.
And the chorus is beautiful as well. Not to take anything away from that, but I think
And the bridge?
verses really stand.
It's really good. No, the whole song is great, and I mean, this is right up my alley now. But in the '90s, if I had heard that song, I mean, it's a pity it wasn't. I guess if it had been slightly more popular in Norway, it would have ended up on an Absolute Music compilation, which was this compilation albums that came out maybe 3-4 times a year.
Yeah,
Yes,
Norwegian,
like Now Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we listened to those back in the days.
Yeah, we
of course.
did.
Back to back, even the things we hated.
Yeah. So had that been on one of those albums, I would have loved this song. I just know it would have been right up my alley. So,
Yeah, I could say the same for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Probably didn't get much radio in Norway then.
No, I guess it didn't.
I can never remember hearing it. I think if it had been played more than a couple of times, I would have remembered hearing it, I think.
It's like, yeah, but we've been touching upon this point with them being not also so publicized. Because I think if you had the right A&R man in Norway, they could have easily pushed this forward, and it would have been a hit at that time.
Exactly. And as we also touched upon briefly before, I can definitely see why this is a big hit in Germany. This is that type of music that came out of, or at least that the German-speaking countries did a lot of. I mean, even Hathaway, he's not originally German, but he was living in Germany and made his hits in Germany, for example. And I mention it because it's not too far away from the type of music that he made.
No, it's not. Or
that popish
I could almost,
Eurodance.
Yeah, I would almost say Seal as well.
Yeah, Seal too.
Seal as well, yeah. Lots of Eurodance. The whole landscape here is Eurodance, but as we know, Sparks, they have they put a little more thought into their lyrics than Hathaway.
Yeah. And Hathaway, or DJ Bobo.
DJ,
good example.
But when you look at the lyrics, I mean, it's a funny title. When do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra felt? It is funny on one side. On the other side, it's also, I would say, continuing that trend. I mean, because when they wrote this song, they hadn't had the success yet. And remember that song on Interior Design, I Walk Down Memory Lane, where they talk about where's my champagne, talk about he's washed up. I can't remember exactly how it went.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, because it's contrasting, the flowing champagne and being seduced by beautiful women with mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
So you have the where's my moment, my 15 minutes of fame, Andy, please.
Exactly.
Give it to me.
And it's like, it doesn't matter. It can be the Sinatra way, being
in heaven.
Yeah, or being famous like Sinatra, or notorious like Sid Vicious. It doesn't matter. Just give me my moment, in a way.
Yes, that was what I was thinking as well. Sinatra in hell and Sid Vicious. No, Sinatra in heaven and Sid Vicious in hell. Either way, I want to sing my way.
Yeah,
it does feel very autobiographical in that sense, and it also touches a bit upon some points that you were telling us in the introduction to the album. That's in the podcast about Ron telling about all the influences, or all the people that are influenced by Sparks, and then they kind of feel like they don't get like the recognition.
Or even they get the recognition. People mention them, and like you said, they're supposed to be flattered, and they say they're flattered.
Yeah,
I even saw in one of the interviews, probably for this song as well, where they actually exactly said that, we are flattered, and they smiled into the camera. But they were struggling with, it seems, that they didn't get the big breakthrough. With all these other artists, they are using that formula. They're using our formula, our style of music, our format. They're getting all the success. Why aren't we? And we can only ponder on that.
Nice lines. When all you feel is the rain, and it's hard to be vain when no person looks at you. So just be gracious and wait in the queue.
Yeah.
In a way, that's exactly what they do. Put on the face, and they it's clear that this bothered them. You see it. They meant to talk about it directly in interviews, and you have these songs around this time where linking this to a Walk Down Memory Lane as well. I think those are them being quite sincere, actually. In a way, they do it in a Sparks way, but they also clearly are. They are genuinely waiting for when is it going to be their turn, right?
Yeah. No.
And luckily, they kind of got it here with this song, even.
I definitely think they did. To me, this is like sublime songwriting, and it's really one of the ultimate classic songs
Yeah.
that Sparks have in their catalog.
I don't mean only the quality of the song, but they actually got success with it. And this kind of helped, I think, pave the way for the rest of their career. This is the turning point.
Yeah.
The whole album has been, someone called it the hinge record. And that's kind of what it is. This is their turning point. From here on, they are kind of safe. Whatever they do now, from now on and onwards, they have some success in some kind of way. Never great success. It's only in recent years they kind of had that real recognition.
Yeah.
Very, very well deserved.
But it's like when you look at the streaming numbers, it's also like really this song. I mean, the album is great, but if it hadn't had this song,
no, that's true.
Would have been a very different story.
This is probably one of the most played songs by Sparks. It's still only 7 million plays. So it deserves more than that. I think I can't. Maybe we can have a look. I guess the Happy Dictator, because of the Gorilla Connection, 32 million, right? And that's only in a year. Sounded big enough for both of us as 25. That's what I said. 28.
And I
They're getting My Way number 3.
Yeah, and Angst in My Pants number 4. I wonder if that used to be number 3.
They're almost. Oh, that's very, very close.
It's very close.
Almost identical, isn't it? Yeah. So it was the first single that was released from the album, and it was it sort of opened many doors for them. They sent this song to Mark Stagg, also known as Progress, for him to do a remix of it, and by coincidence some record representatives from Logic Record in Germany, Achim Felau, he coincidentally heard the song, loved it, wanted to hear what else they had, and ended up offering them a record deal. And as we talked about, this is right up in the Germans' alley, so no wonder he loved this song, I would say. And it went on from there. It was released 17th of October 1994. Came in multiple editions. I mean, how many editions do we have? I haven't noted down here. On Discogs, there are 28 different versions of the single. Of course, some of them are identical, just in different countries. It was released in UK, US, Europe, France, Spain, Australia, and Japan. And it was re-released, as we mentioned, in UK, and had also done multiple different covers. I think this is the main one, the first one. Kind of picking up on the style from the album cover.
Very much so.
Is it a B-side called Don't Ask, Listen, or is it just a headline?
There are no, there are only remixes here. More or less. This is a late edition. It was the same.
With the Vince Clarke remixes.
This is the
backed by public demand.
Yeah, 1995 reissue.
That's a nice cover.
Orange one, and there's a red one, and they of course have all different content.
100% previously unreleased material. Wow.
Not bad.
Exactly. And it's just so many mixes of it. I counted, when you include edits and versions and all of it, album version, 22 different ones spread out over in different constellations. There's a UK CD single, the late edition, a 95-day editions, the cassette edition, is a European CD single, a European maxi single, 7-inch single, US CD single, and a US 7-inch promo only. And then a European double 12-inch thing that also had unique content. So they're all on very different type of collector's nightmare in a way.
Or dream, whichever way.
Yeah. If you don't sleep well, if you don't have it complete, you're gonna have trouble, I think.
Yeah, you will.
So Yeah, John Thomas is sort of credited for doing the main mix of the song, album mix. So there's obviously a radio edit of it. There's one called the extended mix, but I think that's simply the album version. Rapino Brothers did several mixes. It's actually quite a nice version they have. The Grid, remember them?
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. Same year as this song came out, they also did a remix of this song.
Banjo EDM.
They actually have 4 different mixes. The Grid's Ron and Nancy mix, and the Grid's Frank and Kitty mix.
Ron and Nancy?
I'm not sure. I mean, Ron could be Ron Mael, of course, but Nancy and... Or is Ron...
Sid and Nancy?
Reagan? Ron Reagan?
Sid and Nancy, yeah.
What's Ronald Reagan's wife called?
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan.
So it's Ron and Nancy.
Probably.
So who's Frank and Kitty then?
But since they're singing about Sid Vicious.
Frank must be Sinatra, Frank Sinatra, and Nancy must be Sid and Nancy. Can't remember her last name.
Nancy Sinatra?
Oh, that could be Nancy Sinatra as well.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there's so many
Of course it
connections
could.
there. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Who's Kitty?
I don't know.
Okay, if someone knows, put it in the notes below,
Yeah,
comments below.
and Kitty also means a wallet in like British slang.
What else? I doubt that is that.
I
It seems like a name here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Man Behind Club did a mix. Vince Clarke from, this time I was in Eurasia. I think it was also Depeche Mode. I mean, he's like one of the synth gurus, I think. So he did a mix of it. It's quite nice, very popish. When I looked it up on YouTube, I don't know Vince Clarke that much. Obviously, I've heard songs by him, but I'm not intimately familiar with him. But there was a comment under the YouTube clip of this song saying, "Tell me this is a Vince Clarke mix without telling me it's a Vince Clarke mix."
Okay.
I guess it sounds very much like him.
Using his bag of tricks.
Progress, as we talked about from Mark Stagg, he did a couple of mixes. Microbots is another one.
Never heard of.
Plutone Club Mix. We have Sticks and Stones remix. Total Deaf Dub. Total Fog Dub. Colorblind Club. Maria's vocal version. And it's an acoustic piano version from the BBC session.
Oh.
And then, of course, they also Sparks themselves re-recorded it for plagiarism 2 years after. So there are a ton of mixes of this. And, of course, they made a music video for it by, I have to scroll back up again, Sophie Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Great video. Should we take a look?
Oh, yes. Always.
Right, here we go.
No use in lecturing them or in threatening them. They will just say, who are you? Is that a question or not? And you see that the plot is predictable, not new, but just as stunned at the things you will do. No use in taking their time or in wasting 2 dimes on a call to God knows who. When all you feel is the rain and it's hard to be vain when no person looks at you. So just be gracious and wait in the queue. So when do I get to sing my way? Christmas Day, and traditions must go on. And though I say yes, I see, no, I really don't see, is my smiley face still on? Sign your name with an X, mow the lawn. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious stuff? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? They'll introduce me, hello, hello. Women seduce me and champagne flows. Then the lights go low. There's only one song I know. This home which once was serene now is home to the streets and to flying plates and shoes. But I have no souvenirs of these cracker-jack years, not a moment I could choose, and not one offer that I could refuse. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious stuff? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell?
Oh, this is like a movie.
Yeah.
It says see the movie. Yeah.
Must be the greatest video they're made this far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and could very well be the greatest video they made, actually.
I love this type
It's
of.
absolutely brilliant.
It is, and it has these like film noir references.
Yeah.
But they also were doing the same type of fonts and
Yeah.
And
stories.
Beautifully filmed and acted.
Yeah, with a femme fatale.
And the way they kind of twist the song meaning here into being between the two brothers. It's Ron singing, "When do I get to sing my way?" Looking at his brother in jealousy. It's also very funny.
Yeah, it is. Really makes sense. Very well executed. And so
Very
fun
well.
to also to watch a Sparks music video in HD. I don't know if this was a proper HD, but
yeah, it's the first. Mostly it's
one
been,
of the few videos they actually have
Yeah.
released in HD. Yeah.
But can we hear the piano version as well? The BBC sessions. Is it available?
I don't think I found it actually.
was it maybe just for radio or was it TV performance? It was live on French TV.
Yeah, they did play this a lot on TV and promotion, and of course on a lot of their live shows. As we mentioned, it's been earlier. It's one of the most played songs ever. At least 320 times and counting. I mean, they're on tour now and playing it. So they played it with Franz Ferdinand 38 times. So it takes it up to their third most played song. It's also been covered a lot. One of the most covered Spark songs, which is the big surprise, I guess. You can look at some of them here. Wonder Boys did the first one back in 1999, I think it is, when Amateur Hour, When Do I Get to Do It My Way? Global tribute to Sparks. An amateur collection of Spark songs. band called Blue Ties. They played it live around 6 times in 2001, 2002. Mechanical Cabaret on another tribute album to Sparks called A Rainbow Over the Freeway in 2007. And they also released it on an EP a couple of years later. It's a British electro-pop band, kind of like a Depeche Mode-ish type of version, if I remember correctly. Melvins, American grunge sludge metal band, did it in 2017.
Seriously, have you listened to that?
Yeah, I have. It's okay, I think. Mark Mael or Mark Gilbert, who done a lot of Sparks covers in his bedroom, he has done it. Etoli Vipe in 2018 on an also a tribute album called Womp That Cover. That's a Russian band, a Russian duo. Digital Riot featuring the Vaginal Lips. In 2019 on an album called Grecospectiva.
It sounds like a punk band.
It's a Greek duo. It's electronic, quite subdued actually. It's not bad. And then Red Kross.
The Red Cross has done it.
The one that it's quite famous band, I think. They write the name with 2 Ds, Red Kross, and Cross with K.
Never heard of.
No. It's an American rock band. They're doing a rock version of it. I actually have it in a playlist here. Maybe we can take a brief listen to it. It's one of the most more popular ones, and it's been mentioned in some context. And they played it a lot live as well, or a lot, maybe 30, 40 times. They do a quite nice version of it. Maybe we can do actually a brief listen to it. No, I don't think we listen to it all.
No use in lecturing them or in threatening them. They will just say, who are you? Is that a question or not? When you see that the plot is predictably not new, but you're still stunned at things you will do. No use in taking their time or in wasting 2 times on a call to God knows who. When all you feel is the rain and it's hard to be vain when your person looks at you. So just be gracious and wait in the queue. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like
It's not too far from Weezer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they actually sell records?
Yeah.
I think that's the worst thing I've heard in 2026. That's completely the ugliest vocals ever. So nasal and whiny and wow.
You never loved Weezer, did you?
No, they have a couple of nice tracks.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. No. Yeah. Not a bad word about Weezer, but this
No, it's
this was so far from my alley. It's probably on the other pole.
I'm not going to mention the quality of that, but but it does sound like they have made it into their own style.
Yeah, I think so. And,
Oh, you're so diplomatic.
it seems like the 2 brothers were a bit flattered by it. Russell even mentioning he was a fan of the band. If that is them seeing they're flattered like they do, seem to do, I don't know. But yeah.
I like the cover of the album.
We know which band we're going to pursue after Sparks then. Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I need a substitute then.
No way.
Yeah, so a lot of covers in recent years as well. Cute Men, Japanese duo, done it, and a solo project by a Manchester electronica musician called Kraftman. He does covers in very Kraftwerk-inspired versions.
Of course.
And he did this as well.
Do you have that available?
No, I haven't.
It's more up my alley.
I don't have it available, but it's there. It's an instrumental version of it. Yeah.
Oh.
And they also did it on TV, and we have I have a short clipper from when they visited the Zig and Zag show on MTV, which is two Muppet-like dolls, I guess. I can't remember the show myself. We can have a brief look at the... sound is a bit messed up.
I cannot say that these Muppets ring a bell.
We didn't have access to MTV in those days.
Probably too early for us. That late.
Looks like, what's it called? Beaker? Muppet Show?
Kind of,
Maybe,
yeah, like a bit demented version of him.
Yeah.
Like if he died and was, stuffed again.
Went to the garbage shredder in Britain and they put him back together after memory.
Should we just jump around a little bit some of these mixes as well? I mean, we don't need to hear them all. But
We don't?
no, it's too many. We will be sitting here until the morning, I think.
Please guide us.
Is this the Rapino version? It's a very nice one. Rapino Brothers.
This is more of a late night mix.
Yeah, I like this one actually. So that was one, and then we have this is one of the Grid's mixes. This is a Ron and Nancy mix, and it's maybe not as obvious. It's an instrumental version.
Well, I still cannot tell which song it is.
It's a Grid song.
So when you have the banjo, then you know it. I think it has a very long build-up.
Yeah. They made the Grid made a couple of remixes from Brian Eno's NerveNet album. Completely awful.
This is the radio edit, and I wonder if that then has to be from the Frank and Kitty mix.
Yeah. This is better.
This is also on the extended version of Gratuitous Sex.
This Berlin School repetitive theme.
Is that a question or not? And you see that the plot is predictable, not new.
And I picked the Man Behind Club mix.
No use in lecturing them or in threatening them. They will just say, who are
It's a bit quicker.
Yeah, you can hear that.
The artists are called Man Behind, or is it the Man Behind the Club?
I don't know.
It's the Man Behind Club mix.
Oh.
Oh, that's a club mix, yeah.
This is
More generic in a way.
Headway to Unlimited territory.
Yeah. Kind of waiting for that female vocal.
Waiting to get into the Roxy.
I'm also waiting for Scooter to come rapping. Ah,
This is Vince Clarke's remix.
Nice opening.
No use in lecturing them or in threatening them. They will just say, "Who are you? Is that a question or not?" And you see them look out.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Bold, not new, but just as young at the things you will do. No use in taking the time or in wasting 2 times on a call to God.
That's the Progress mix. This is from Mark Stagg. He's kind of the one that kicked it off for Sparks in many ways, since he played it to that German record executive.
oh, that is heavy.
That on proper speakers, you're gonna
Yeah.
feel that in your stomach. It's the same with the next one here as well. Plutone Club Mix. It's the last one.
Sounds like a different song.
It's interesting.
It's even harder, I think. And then there are probably 15 more of those versions. Yeah.
Wow.
Some are on YouTube. I didn't include all of them here. Just a taste.
Well, the Vince Clarke mix sounded good. I'm going to listen to that.
Yeah, that one
Afterwards, check
didn't
it out.
sound too bad. The vocals were mixed a bit low, but I guess he likes his electronic elements to be on top.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's safe to say the 90s have arrived for Sparks.
Yeah. And they do that
With a bang.
extremely well.
Yeah.
They sound very modern. It's quality all over in this track. And, yeah.
Yeah. Something I never get tired of, this track.
Yes. So I think we'll round it off there. Let us know in the comment below what you think of this song. And we're going to jump to the next track. Another single, When I Kiss You, I hear Charlie Parker playing. Also the next single from the album. And, you must all have a big thank you for joining us in this episode. And until we're back, you must all have a great day. And goodbye.
Goodbye.
Whatever you do it your way.